Hey guys, Xeonexis here, and today we are going to be talking about map control. So, map control is basically part of the map where you are able to safely place your units or you have vision. So, I like to divide the maps into three different parts. So, we have the safe zone, we have the border, and we have the no man's land. And today I'm going to be explaining them one by one on what they are. So, first, I would like to talk about the thing called the safe zone. So basically, a safe zone is where you can safely place all your units without fear of getting attacked, except of course for Avia units like Vertex or Thors. But well, basically Avia has access to every part of the land. So here in this map, the example of a green safe zone I like to call here is this area. As you can see, the enemy has no naval units, which is therefore making our naval units a bit safe, except for this area right here, where the enemy Zeus can fully engage the alligator. Next is we have this green zone area right here, where my ally can safely place his units here in this area. The good thing about having areas like this is you can safely place or you can easily place your army near the headquarters or the enemy base. So whenever you decide to attack, you don't need to travel long distances. You just simply go there because the enemy base is just in front of you. Meanwhile, if you don't have these kinds of zone, then your army will still have to travel a lot of distance before they actually manage to attack. And that can give enemy time if your army is scouted. That can give the enemy time to actually react and reposition their army. So as a resistance, again, your goal is to attack the enemy and make sure that you catch the enemy units off guard. So alright, if you see the enemy base here, as you can see, they have no enemy avia, making this place here completely safe from aviation attack or aviation scouting, which means if you place my army here, technically they can be hidden or they cannot easily be scouted by the enemy. Alright, so next part here, I like to call this one the entrance or the border. Next to the border here is a place I like to call the no man's land. It's because if you place your army here, your army will be engaged, but if the enemy also places his army here, then the enemy army will also be engaged. Basically, the only reason you are going to place your units in that area is if you are going to attack or you are going to engage the enemy. So I like to call it no man's land because both the enemies or the players itself cannot place their units there unless they wanted to engage. So you don't want to lose units in an unnecessary way. Here is when the enemy was trying to attack and therefore is placing his units in no man's land. However, because of the mines I have placed, he have suddenly backed off. Another part is when he tried to attack the border right here, but because of the mines we have placed, so the enemy decides to back off. Alright, so that's the real power of map control. Another example is this map. Here I am playing 2 versus 2 with Fat Squatch. Go check out his channel and go sub to him, guys. He is a great and entertaining YouTuber and makes good videos with Art of War 3. Alright, now aside that, so this place right here is a kind of bit different compared to other maps. It's because one, it's a bit small, and controlling this map is a bit hard because it requires you to control two things. Alright, the only safe zone I can really talk about here is your bases. Like, the only safe place your units can be placed without fear of getting attacked is that area, your base right there. However, when you talk about this area here in the middle, it can be very complicated. It's because in order to secure the middle area right here, you need to secure the two hills A and B first. It's because if you only secure the middle area right here, then there is a fear that your enemy could possibly see your army. So imagine your jaguars and your porcupines and chameleons army, JCP, is passing through the middle, but then suddenly you get scouted by enemy assaults here and here. So number one, your enemy would have time to reposition their army. It's because they know what direction you are coming from. And number two, if the enemy has placed some torrents here, then your army is toast. Alright? So I like to call this middle area here the yellow zone. It's because in order for you to completely control this area right here, you need to control the two hills first, the A and letter B hill. Right? So yeah, there are more maps where It really depends on the size of the map, on where there are different types of zones. All right, you just need to identify them. What is a green zone? What is the safe zone? Or what is zones like here in the middle? Where is the border and where is the no man's land? All right. So in this case, the no man's land here is in the center and also on the sides, connecting the two bases. So, how do you establish map control? It is easily established by having units that can easily give you vision but are not that much costly. Alright? An example of this would be assaults or riflemen. Riflemen can easily be placed into forests where they give you enough vision, and at the same time, assaults can also be placed on areas. Unfortunately, they cannot be hidden on forests, so the enemy can easily see them and scout them through coyotes or hawks. Oh, and speaking of the next unit, you have either coyotes or fortresses, or you have cyclones and dragonflies. And of course, the most important, valuable unit for map control, which is going to be your hawks or vertex. Not only are they good at scouting the enemy base, but they are also good at securing the map. Like for example, this hawk right here, which managed to scout to enemy bases and also managed to spot enemy assault that is securing the hill and securing the one below, right? So vertex can easily hit and run the assault or riflemen, except vertex cannot see infantry hidden in forest, but you need a cyclone to do that. Hawks on the other hand also do the same, so you need dragonflies to do that. So here you can see my hawks clearing this area of the hill. At the same time, that's how you manage to get yourself some good map control. Establish dominance, alright? So first, get your riflemen or your assaults to specific areas of the map near the enemy base. If you are having riflemen, try to place them in forest near the enemy base or areas or pathways where the enemy army is most likely to pass, so that they can give you enough time to react. Another thing is also place your infantry in areas where the enemy EVA is most likely to pass, so that will give you time to react. Alright, so for example here, if you place your riflemen or assaults here on the hill, and if you manage to spot yourself the enemy Thors ahead of time, then that will give you more time to react and your hawks to intercept the Thors. Alright, that's also one of the importance of having map control, so that you have vision. So here, you can see the hawks fully control the map, and of course, my ally FatSquatch decided to fully control that area by building defenses. And of course, declaring that this is actually his hill. So yeah, this is how you fully dominate this hill. And if you manage to do this on both hills, and this hill and on the other hill as well, then that is when I can safely say that the center is a safe place to place your army. And it was at this point where we slowly attacked the enemy and won this game. Alright? And that's it about map control, guys. Guys, next video I'm going to be doing a meme review. Join the Art of War 3 Discord, be active there, and post in the hashtag memes. So I will be doing a meme review, and whoever has the best memes will get 500 tokens. Up to 3 winners will be selected. Good luck, Xeonexis over and out.